back to Camp Fireside Chats. My name is Matt Love. I'm the host and executive director here at Lake James Christian Camp. If you've been following along through our Camp Fireside Chat episodes, you know that I have said that I remain hopefully optimistic that we'll get to have summer camp. And I still remain hopeful. I also mentioned that we have a contingency plan if, for some reason, we would need to delay the start of summer camp. Well, it's time to enact that contingency plan. Our staff and board have made the challenging decision to delay the start of camp. This was made through prayer, consulting health officials, and surveying our parents. And by the way, parents, thank you for helping us out with that survey. You may be asking why. Why now? Why so early? Why are you delaying the start of camp? Well, the first reason is we simply need more time to get the camp ready and to make the necessary changes for the safety and health of campers, faculty, and staff. As most of you know, when you put on a big performance or event, there's a lot of pre-planning. We've been planning for over a year for summer camp. And the months of March, April, May are really our ramp up to camp, and that's been hindered some this year. So we simply need more time. The second reason is we believe that you parents need more time to adjust to the new norm, to get your family used to what things are going to look like here on the other side of this pandemic. And the third reason is that we need to be good stewards here of our finances and resources. The financial impact of this crisis is universal in nature, and your camp is not immune to that. So we're trying to make the necessary adjustments in our operations to be able to financially do camp this summer. So I just want to thank you for being patient with us. And I do have two guests that will be coming on here in just a moment. Kevin Peterman is our operations manager, and Nurse Jen, who's been on with us before. And we're going to do kind of a question and answer session because I know you probably got a lot of questions. If you're signing your kids up for camp or you already have them signed up, I want to be able to answer those questions now. Thanks for coming, Kevin. Thank you, Nurse Jen. Welcome to Camp Fireside Chats. And this is just a question and answer time. We know that you probably have quite a few questions as parents, and so our camp experts here are going to answer your questions for you. So my first question is for Nurse Jen. Nurse Jen also helps out in the office with a lot of details with our registration side. Nurse Jen, if I sign my child up for camp in June and my sessions either been moved or combined or canceled, what do I do?
Sure. So everyone that signed their camper up for a session in June that has been canceled or moved received an email, and on that email it tells you you can contact us here at the camp. Our phone number is 260-833-2786, or our email is info@ljca.org, and we would be glad to move your camper to another session that fits them. We have openings in several other camps. So, for example, Boys Fishing Camp has been canceled, but we have some other options that we can do to get your child into a different week of camp in July.
Okay, thank you. And let's talk a little bit more about, I'm going to have Kevin answer these, the camps that have been moved, combined, or canceled. So Kevin, can you tell us the camps that have been moved?
Yeah, we've had a couple sessions that have been moved. First of all, our Jumpstart has been moved from end of August into July, so it better fits our schedule. We've also moved our preteen girls and boys wilderness camps into July out of June. The same week there. We've also moved our First Chance 1 to July, and we've renamed that First Chance 2. And First Chance 1 has actually been canceled.
Okay. And could you tell us a little bit about the camps that have been combined?
Sure. We've had several sessions that we offer 2 every year. Our preteen 1, our junior high camps are ones that we offer 2 sessions for. So our preteen 1 and our junior high 1 have both been moved. They're going to join our preteen 2 and our junior high 2. The good thing about that is those deans and a lot of those faculty have also joined forces and help us with our staffing for both those camps. Looking forward to that.
Great. We appreciate them doing that. And Nurse Jen mentioned that one of our camps that was canceled, boys fishing camp, and we sure are disappointed about that one, just because it's a fairly new program, but we hope to bring it back next year. Do we have any other camps that are being canceled this year, Kevin?
Yeah, just 2 other ones. Day Camp 1, which this year we're actually going to offer 3-day camps, which is the first we've actually really done that. So really going down to 2 day camps isn't really a change, but it does change our calendar by deleting that one. But there's still 2 options for day camp. The other one that we're disappointed about is canceling our Mission Adventure program. That's an off-site trip, and so it just becomes logistically more of a challenge to make that work. And so we're looking forward to also doing that again next year as well.
Right, great. All right, Nurse Jen, I was going to ask you, we've got had a deadline coming up here. May 3rd is usually our early bird deadline. Can you let parents know what's going on with that? Because that's approaching here quickly.
Sure. So about a week ago, we tried to get information out to everybody to let you know this, but you may have missed it, and that's okay. So our announcement is that we have no early bird deadline for the summer. So that $20 early bird discount that typically would cause prices to go up after May 3rd will no longer be. Everybody will get that $20 discount for the summer. Our prices will not go up.
Great. And along with that, that usually coincides with our Lunch of the Lake open house here that we've done for years, and it's just been a great event. We're canceling that, but we're thinking about and praying about doing a big celebration possibly at the end of the summer. So we'll be looking for more information about that. Along with that deadline, we usually have our t-shirt deadline, and Nurse Jen and I are wearing the new t-shirts for this year. Kevin, what's going on with that deadline?
Right. Typically, that free T-shirt goes along with the registration if you registered by the pre-registration deadline. Well, this year there isn't one, but we still want to encourage you to get registered so we can plan better for camp. So it's still going to be a T-shirt deadline, but it's going to be June 1. So if you're registered by June 1st, your camper will receive a free T-shirt this summer.
Right. Great. And also, usually our June 1st is our deadline for the balance and the remaining what's due for registrations. Nurse Jen, can you explain a little bit what we're doing with that this year?
Sure. So typically we would have said June 1st is our deadline where we like to collect all of our camp fees for the summer. We are not doing that this summer. So we just expect for your balance to be paid in full at check-in.
From our survey, that there's going to be parents that are going to be financially challenged this year more than usual. Do we have any type of scholarship that parents can apply for?
Sure. So one of the scholarships that we've had here, the main scholarship that we've had here for many years, is called the Trish Memorial Fund. And we offer a partial scholarship to campers. We do ask that you contact the camp for that form, and we will give it to you. That is not on our website. We just ask that you contact us, and we will email you that form, or we can send that out in regular mail. Now, if you'd also like to donate to our scholarship funds, we have the Trish Memorial Fund that you can donate to, and we also have the Bridge the Gap Fund. Both of those can be donated on our website at www.ljca.org, and there is a link there that you could go and help support our summer campers at Lake James Christian Camp.
All right, and one other thing, What if I'm a parent and I sign my child up in June for camp and we just can't come to one of the rescheduled or combined July camps? Is there any type of deposit refund, or what's that look like?
Sure. So we offer three things. If you cannot send your camp to our rescheduled camps that we have offered, the camp will give you a full refund. Just let us know. The other thing that you could do is you could keep that money in your online account for next year, for next summer camp, and apply it to that camp session. Also, the third option could be if you would like to give all or part of that money back to the camp as a donation, just let us know.
Well, thank you, Nurse Jen. Thank you, Kevin, for joining us through this question and answer time. And we thank you for being patient with us as we make these changes. And we sure look forward to seeing you here at camp this summer. See you soon. I wanted to close today by sharing with you one of my life verses, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight. I hope that encourages you today. And as we trust in the Lord here for His provision, for His guidance, and we're not leaning on our own understanding of all that's happening, but we're acknowledging God through this time, and that He has a much bigger plan. He has much higher ways than what we do. And we're asking Him to make our paths straight, to give us direction, to give us vision, to show us the next steps we need to take as we walk through this crisis together. Thank you for your support of the camp ministry. Thank you for your prayers. God bless you, and we'll see you next time on Camp Fireside Chats.